Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Nicole Zick, and today I'm going to start the beginning of a 4-part series of mixed media wildflower abstract florals. The first is a sweet pea floral that's done in mixed media using permanent marker and watercolor paints to do this airy feeling abstract floral. So let's get started. I'll prop this with my Relax and Evil Eye Rock. I already sketched out the layout of the flowers so that way I could just trace them with my black marker and I won't have hopefully as many mistakes as if drawing randomly on the paper. So we'll start from the topmost flower of our artwork, and I'm going to start with a petal and go to a point, and each petal that I draw will go to that same point of the center, and each petal has 4 petals, each flower, and then I have a leaf on the bottom, and you can draw some accent lines, and then there's a little sprig on the bottom, and then the stem will go down into the flower, cross over, and go down, straight down. You could draw a second line following the first as close as possible to give it a little more interest, to have 2 lines. Next we'll go to this larger flower in the middle of the page, and again, same idea, draw the petals going into the point of the center that you started. This flower also has a leaf on the bottom of it. We'll draw a little attachment, and then the stem going down the page and running off, and a second stem. Next we'll move to this flower on the lower left. Same idea, drawing the petals all to the second center. Draw a little sprig, and then the stem going down in an arch. Then we have another small flower on the bottom, and this flower has the stem hiding behind it. 4 petals, a little sprig, 2 sprigs on the bottom, and then a vein stem going down. We could draw in some leaves now. The stem and little accent marks here and there. Make your leaves nice size because we'll be painting them in as well. And we want some accents so that way there's more interest in the leaves. And just go around the artwork, filling in the leaves on the flowers that you drew already. And then we have one last flower. We'll draw the petals in the formation of 4. We'll draw the stem going down, and we'll draw a second stem to follow the same curve, and then we'll draw the leaves that connect to this stem with accents. And here's a stem and a leaf on the bottom. And then we'll have some floating leaves on the top of the artwork, just to give it a little bit more of an airy, abstract feeling. Draw a leaf on the left, one going diagonal, and they're floating in the air of this magical wildflower artwork. So now that all of our marker is done, I like to take my eraser and use it on the side and get rid of all the pencil lines, so that way when my watercolor goes down and paints over the pencil, it doesn't show through. Okay, now we have a clean paper to get started. I'm going to use my round brushes. I'm using medium-sized round, and I'm going to start in my aqua color first. And we want our paint to be medium consistency. And I'm going to just dab some blue aqua blue here and there, just in a delicate motion, and just in an abstract way, loosely. You can add some water to dilute it a little as we add the other colors. I'm going to next go into a dark ultramarine blue and get some of that to go in our artwork. We'll add some blue here. Dilute it a little with water. If it's a little too much, just lift it with your paintbrush. Add some water on the top and the bottom here. And we're going to add some violet. Some violet on this flower. Below here. Some on this flower. Make this flower a little more violet. Add some water. And watch the water and the watercolor bleed and blend together. Add some blue and let it mix. That's pretty much it for our flowers. Next we're going to go into an olive green mixed with a little bit of a hunter green to get a nice medium green. As I'm mixing my paints, getting them to the right consistency, I'm going to start and paint the leaves. All the leaves get the green color. And some of the leaves in the sky get green. A little bit darker green up here. One leaf gets a purple on the top. And then the other two leaves get the aqua blue. Next, I'm going to add some yellow ochre on the bottom, little sprigs of color, and just blending it in with the green. You can add some green blending too of the leaf color, blending the two together. I liked how the yellow and green mixed together on this artwork. And I don't usually use too much yellow ochre, so this was a new color for me to get into in my artworks. And that's our artwork so far. Next we're going to put it to the side. And since I've been doing a lot of splatter painting, I tried to keep a sheet allocated so that way my desk stays somewhat spatter free. And we're going to use the aqua blue so far for one spatter. And make your paint brush nice and full of paint and slightly tap your brush delicately. The closer you go, the smaller the dots I find. And the more far away you are from the paper, the larger the dots become. Also, how much paint you have on your brush. So there's a little aqua, and then I think I'm going to go with a little violet accents. The splatter is what really makes the artwork come alive. And if you have a little too much, you can always blend into your artwork. If there's too much splatter for you. But that's the final product. I'll lift it up one more time. And this is a Sweet Pea Abstract Floral done in mixed media. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and it'll really help me out a lot. Happy painting!